Alright, there we go. Hey guys, welcome back to SWG Prophecy. So if you guys seen my latest, I've been doing a lot of SWTOR videos, that's the Old Republic videos, but it has been a while since I've come back on Prophecy here. So just wanted to do something simple and easy, like I've been doing normally. So at this point, I will just be doing the Jabba's Commlink quest, which is the actual pre-quest for the Deathtroopers theme park on Dathomir. So if you want Jabba's Commlink, here's how you start it. You double-click Jabba's Commlink, you accept the quest, and need an outside source to investigate a recent situation in Mos Eisley. I heard you might be interested. If so, meet Bib Fortuna in Mos Eisley. If you assist, you will be rewarded. So there you go. So we have to meet Bib. Before I meet Bib, I'm gonna go get I already got my entertainer buff. I'll go ahead and get my med buff too. I think I got maybe about 4 hours of entertainer buff, and that's it. So let me just go ahead and what's up, Fen? Yeah, you get what, 1, 2, 3 for about 1.4 million. I'll give him maybe about 100,000 credits. I think he's the only medbot right now in the actual med center. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So there we have it. We are going to go ahead and get started on this. And we will walk you through this. It should be fairly quick. At least I hope this is. But yeah, if you have seen it, you know, I've been playing lots of Star Wars The Old Republic. I haven't been playing this as much. I barely even got on Legends at all. I probably should get on Legends. Maybe at some point next weekend or something like that. Just to say hello. I don't even know what's going on over there. I've heard there's some drama happening, but what else do you expect? But yeah, this is the one big thing that people get here is that they want... just saw somebody. He just disappeared on me. Cool. How did that guy disappear on me? Who was that? Oh, yeah. It's been kind of quiet here on Prophecy, from my understanding. New face is important to keep the discreet here. Download Mobile. Jabba appreciates that you have answered the call. What is going on here? A personal business associate at Jabba's has been murdered. Jabba is very interested in finding out who is responsible. And this is where I come in. Correct. Start by identifying the body with the Mos Eisley police. The dead female Aqualish is Bara Jiza, a lab assistant for some local lab. Claim that you are a close friend and probe for information. Alright, I'll be back. So, you can speak with... do so quickly. I need to report back to Jabba within the next few minutes, so it's pretty quick. So here we go. So we go. Sorry, citizen, I have to attend this murder scene. Is that Bara Jiza? Oh no. You know the deceased? Perhaps you could shed some light on what could have happened. I don't know if I can help, but I am more than willing to assist the Mos Eisley police if possible. When did you last see Bara Jiza? It's been a while, perhaps a week or so. I see. Well, Miss Jiza seems to have met her fate an hour or more ago, probably an organized crime-related death. What do you mean, organized? Your friend had a large sum of spice on her. If I was a betting man, I'd say she was involved in the manufacture. Don't you need a lab for that sort of thing? Once we are done here, I'll be interviewing her employer at the Mos Eisley Biolab. I have a feeling they are doing a little bit of moonlighting there. Is that the lab to the south? I don't know exactly. You shouldn't worry about police matters. Now, excuse me. So, we talked to Bib. Bib says go check out the lab, basically. Well, I found out your lab assistant was involved in the spice manufacturing. And do you have any new clues as to the identity of the killer? Witnesses? Anything new? Bara Jiza worked at a local biolab here in Mos Eisley. Right, we know this already. Mos Eisley Biolab. Did the police have nothing else? No, I figured I would start by visiting the employer. Very well. Check back with us as soon as you find more details. Keep a keen eye out for any information regarding a new drug. Bara Jiza was in the middle of selling some sort of super soldier drug And Jabba is very interested in getting his hands on the chemical makeup. Do not fail us, Dan Mumabo. Oh boy, do not fail you. Okay, so... Oh, funny. So, here's the biolab that we get. Go out there. Check out this biolab. As a matter of fact, I gotta do this now. Just move that around a little bit. Okay. That makes it easier. Cool. Search for clues. So we got a dead scientist here. Search body. This is Dirk Prentice, and it may very well be my last recording. I've barricaded myself in a biolab, hoping to buy some time while I contact the authorities, but someone is jamming my comm signal. If you get this data disk, Barra, please take it to Cal Heron at Most Hike. Oh no. Please, I am unarmed. So, now we gotta find this Cal Heron guy at Most Hike. Mirage is probably the closest place, so that's good. At least there's a actual point of interest there. I know that was, I think that was an issue on Legends, where they didn't have a point of interest for Most Hike and you had to try to find it. And here I think you get into a little bit of a fight. Well, we'll go over to Mirage. From there, go to Most Hike, take whatever you want to call it. I don't know how you pronounce it. Okay. We'll get on the speeder bike here. We'll start heading over to the west. There it is, Most Tyke. I don't know how do you pronounce it? Take. And we will go out this way. Well, let's see. I think they send you into like a little part where you actually have to fight off some NPCs or some weird thing like that. I forgot exactly how it happens, but yeah, what's weird about this is like I'm so used to all these things being up here, but I forgot on this server everything's got to be down here. Well, let's give it a shot. Almost there. Now we need to find this Kale Heron. He should be around here somewhere as we approach this hidden city on Tatooine without a starport or shuttleport or anything like that. Not one of my favorite spots to be at, but hey, it's part of the quest. Yeah, see, I think this is where, yeah, Tusken guards. Yeah, I don't need anything with Tuskens. At least not now. Maybe later on I'll get into collections and show you guys a little bit more on collections and where you go to get certain spots, but... Alright, so this guy is around here somewhere. I think he was near... Was he near the junk dealer? He might have been near the junk dealer. Let's see if I can find him. This him? No, that's the mayor. That's a junk dealer. There's a commoner. That's a stormtrooper commando. He might be around here. I think he might be up there. That's a commoner. So I remember it was a kind of like a weird spot. I'm actually not even looking this up, that's why. That's a stormtrooper, a commoner. Huh. Weird. I didn't think I'd have to be searching for this guy. If you really want, I guess you can do this like this, right? Oh, he's not even around here. Huh. That's interesting. It's the mayor. Maybe he's in here? The possibility? No, it's a surgical droid. Sometimes that happens. They might be inside the building. You don't even know they're inside the building. Commoner. It's a stormtrooper. There's Kara. Alright. So I found Kara. What about the other one? There's Lorne. We have to go find later on. Another commoner. It could be out here. Here's some pirates. I bet it's him right here. No, that's Ewan McDermott. Huh. I actually thought that he'd be around here somewhere, and he's not. Is this him? This is weird. Huh. I really thought I'd find him around here, and he's not around here. The only other place that he could possibly be is you have a little, like, you see you have a little hut over here and stuff like that. It might be around here. Let me see. Not around here, that's for certain. Oh, there's a collection piece, though. That's good. I found a collection piece. So that helps. Alright, so let's see if I can find this guy. He's got to be around here somewhere. You know he's got to be around here somewhere. I just don't know where around here is. Let's look through this again. I don't... This is a junk dealer. I was in here already. This is the mayor. This is probably a stormtrooper right here. Right? I think I saw this person in here already. So no, it's not that one. That's Nathan Blythe Skipper. These names, man, I tell you. It's a commoner. He could be in here. He can't go in there, really? There's Lorne. There's this guy. Bren. There's a sand trooper guy. Oh, I'm actually gonna have to look this up. Are you kidding me? This is gonna be funny. I can't believe I'm actually gonna have to look this up. I remember he... Oh, you know where he probably is? Mother... Oh, he's probably in this stupid house over here. I'm willing to bet that he's in here. Yeah. He's in here. I totally forgot about this. There he is. Kale Heron, a slicer. There he is. Sorry, not interested. Please leave. I have a data disk from Dirk Prentice. Dirk? You mean the biologist? That's interesting. I was just thinking about him after reading the HoloNet. What is Dirk up to these days? Well, sir, he is dead. I suspect foul play and I'm looking for information. Wait, did you say Dirk is dead? Are you sure? I found his data disk on his body. It has a message. Let me see the message. Alright. And this is the message you get here. This is Dirk Prentice, and it may very well be my last recording. Barricade went into the biolab, hoping to blah, 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 blah. Same thing that you have. Okay, sorry to be a bearer of such bad news. You don't know the half of it. This isn't the only biologist that has met with an unfortunate end. I just read some HoloNet news about a few high-profile scientists that have turned up missing. So what are you saying? Either there is a psychopath that really hates biologists or something more sinister going on. Well, maybe the data disk Dirk wanted me to bring you will help figure all this out. Right. Oh, I don't know if I should be getting involved. What if I am targeted for assassination or something? I think Dirk asked his disk to go to you because he knew you'd do the right thing. The right thing? Ha! I really doubt that. I'm a slicer, friend. We specialize in doing the wrong thing. Pfft. Give me the disk. Give me a moment to examine and we'll talk. Where's your progress? We heard that Mos Eisley's laboratory has been ransacked and a biologist was killed. Why did you not check in? Jabba wants results. Do not fail us. So we can speak with him again. It looks like Dirk encrypted a lengthy message on his data disk. So far, I have found what looks to be important coordinates to his secret laboratory on Locke. Apparently, he was working on some sort of illicit project. Feel like going a trip to Locke? I'm not interested. I got my own problems. Wait a second. Weren't you the person that mentioned something about doing the right thing? Don't think that if I am captured with this apparently important data disk that I won't say you helped. Wait, what was your name again? I need to find a killer, not a lab unlock. Why are you so interested in a killer? The killer murdered someone important to Jabba the Hutt, Durg's lab assistant. Jabba? Oh, I see. So you're doing some bounty hunting for Jabba, except now things are a little bit more complicated. Yes, complicated is a good description. Why is Jabba so interested in a lab assistant? Some super soldier drug was involved. Ah, perhaps a biologist had created a new drug and someone more slimy than Jabba got it first. Seems sloppy to leave behind the data disk. Well, Mos Eisley isn't home to some of the sharpest tools in the shed, but I have to agree that not everyone makes sense. Everything makes sense. Which brings me back to my problem with Jabba. If I agree to help you with your situation, will you help me look into this ordeal? How can I help with Jabba? How can you help with Jabba? What if I told you Jabba and Lady Valerian are enemies and framing Lady Valerian would be easier for Jabba to accept than the truth? Go on. Durg's lab was in Mos Eisley. Guess where Lady Valerian's Lucky Despo is located? Mos Eisley. Wait, this seems wrong. It is probably true, right? And it beats waiting for Jabba to send someone after you for failing to deliver. I'm listening. Call Jabba or whoever from the Lucky Despo and tell them you've tracked the killer there. They'll connect the dots, then walk away and come back here so we can find out what is really going on. That is all you have to do. And now we gotta go back to... we must go back to... back to Mos Eisley. We go to the Lucky Despo now. And... let me just go back there. And go to the... I don't know if you want to go starport or shuttleport. Doesn't make a difference, I guess. So let's go to I remember I get very lost in here. I think you call somebody, and then when you call somebody, they kind of like, oh, by the way, you have... that's what I want to do here. There we go. Oh, by the way, you call somebody, and you're like, oh, now you get... then I think you get attacked by like a high-level NPC or something like that. Well, let's go up here. Let's go to this Lucky Despo now. Noticed a little lag lately, but I think it's me because I've been I installed a new Java program and I guess new version of Java, and ever since then. So you track the killer back to Lucky Despo. This must be the dirty work of Valerian. Send a message to Lady Valerian from Java. Kill the assassin in the Lucky Despo. Uh-oh, what now? Oh really? I fell through? Look at that. Look what just happened. I actually fell through the Lucky Despo. That's great. I fell through the Lucky Despo. I remember this was a big issue on live too. Like you would just fall right through it. Ha! I fell right through it. That's great. Anyway, yeah, I installed a new version of Java, and ever since then I've been having some problems with my client and my launcher and everything like that. I forgot exactly where was this killer? Who thinks they can speak to Lady Valerian? Jabba has a bone to pick with you. For the death of Jabba's laboratory, so we go. Barra, what? Never heard of her. How did you know it was a her? Look, Lackey, I don't have to explain anything to you. I had nothing to do with her death. I'm not interested in escalating anything with Jabba at the moment. I didn't come here to argue, just collect. 3,000 credits should be enough compensation for the loss of the laboratory assistant. Insolence, Titus, handle this fool. Alright, Titus, let's go ahead. Handle me. Yeah. I got you, Titus. Don't you worry. You ain't gonna be doing anything to me, Titus. Unless there's some major Unless there's some major, Alright, I got him. Alright, uh-oh, now what? And there we go. Collect reparations. Grr, how much should make you go away? 3,000 credits. I transfer the amount directly to Jabba. Now leave. I knew it was a mistake sending you. You may be future competition for my best bounty hunter, which will probably happen to be Boba Fett. But, moving on here. So, you better watch your back. There he is. There's Boba Fett. And now, something. Meet me on my place in Most Hike. I have more information. Oh, God. This guy. Now I gotta go all the way back out there? Come on. I really don't want to go back out there again. The worst part is I think you gotta go there like multiple times. And there really needs to be like either a camp or something out. Man, I can't believe how empty it is here on the server today. I mean, I'm sure if I go to player cities, I'll find people. But when you land, the first place you go is to Mos Eisley and you don't see anybody, that just becomes kind of a thing for people that, you know, kind of don't like playing because they don't see population. But that's been my big gripe about this place overall for so many months now. Great server though, great people on the server, just, you know, has a lot to offer too. All right. So we'll go back to Kale here. Return to him. At least I get an arrow this time telling me which way to go. Compared to last time I didn't have anything. And now we are just now in a waiting game. Right now we go back to this guy. Fun time, fun time, fun time. And I think you're going to end up going back to Locke anyway, so you're going to basically, you know, say, hey, here we go. Alright, so we go here. And you're back. I heard about the Lucky Despo. You mean your great idea that almost got me killed? You won, didn't you? Damn Malvo, you're my kind of problem solver. Anyway, that is all behind us now. We got our own problems. You mean your problem. I'm getting out of this while I'm ahead. Wait, you can't. I can't do this alone. The HoloNet has reported the disappearance of yet another biologist. We need to stop this. Or die trying? No thanks. There's probably a lot of credits involved. How many credits? 2,000? What? Don't insult me. Okay, 5,000 credits. That is my entire savings. A small price to pay for your help. Deal. Great. Meet me on lock. Happen to have a place not too far from the secret laboratory. Should be great for a staging area. Oh boy. I think that's ridiculous. You come all the way out here for him to just basically say, "Oh yeah, meet me out on lock." Why don't you just meet him out on lock anyway? I don't know. This game sometimes, I tell you. Alright, well, let's go out the lock. Mikhail and lock. I don't know how far out he's going to be. I think he's like behind the starport or behind NIMS or something like that. Forgot exactly where, but he's around. Oh yeah. So he is right out there, but there's no shuttle port around there, so we can go there. There's actually someone here, though. Oh, okay, cool. So we're going to go out this way. I always love the music here, though. The music is so freaking awesome. Oh, I'm just thinking about this. Oh, and I gotta be running Ilum, my guy. I don't know. I don't know if I'm. I'm just trying to remember, like, what I did, because what I had to do is I had to reinstall the entire game. I'm trying to remember if I installed it, if it was Ilum by default, or if I had to install an Ilum patch. I don't remember how it went. I'll take a look at that later, I guess. All this music just reminds me of, like, wow, like 13 years ago when I was playing this, and I was like staying up till like 4:30 in the morning from time to time playing. That was just nuts. That was a crazy time, man. This game's that old. Like, it really is that old, and people still play it and they like it. That's the thing, they like it. And people like new stuff too, but people still like this. Sometimes I just wish I could just turn back that clock and just go back to those 13 years ago and, you know, just try to remember a lot and try to interact with those people that I had interacted with at some point in time again. Though I always do keep in touch with a lot of people, folks too. So Kale's over here. So here he is. He is a slicer. I fully decrypted the data on Dirk's disk. Looks like Dirk built a remote laboratory here on Locke and was about to conduct some research. What type of research? Some sort of super soldier experiment. Oh wow, Bit Fortuna had mentioned this. Apparently the lab assistant Barragiza has loose lips and tried to sell the drug, or whatever it is, to Jabba and possibly to other sources. I see. There is a twist. Apparently there is another unnamed scientist that provided the super soldier drug to Dirk. Dirk didn't create this thing, so why did Dirk contact you? Dirk didn't know who to trust, so he thought of me. We go back a few years. He wanted me to go to the laboratory and evacuate his staff and destroy evidence before assassin teams arrive. Assassin teams? Relax, I've done a scan of the area. There isn't anything larger than the Womp Rat alive. I'm pretty sure that everyone has been evacuated, but you are going to make sure. Me? Why not both of us? I have all the equipment here to monitor the location remotely. If someone comes within 1,000 meters, I'll be the early warning system. If the place is evacuated, why go? I like to get my hands on any clues left behind. We'll split everything 50-50. Sound good? I guess. Alright, see you soon. And now we go back to the lab up this way. Wow. Where's the lab? Where is that lab anyway? This way? Oh, it's up this way. Yeah. That's crazy. That's a far drive for an empty lab. Okay. Almost there, so we're getting there. It's getting close by, thankfully. I didn't realize how long this video was gonna actually be. Huh. Funny. What? Do they have any more shuttle ports? Oh, Valley Shadows. Oh, there's a new shuttle port there. Cool. Nice. Well, I'm happy there's at least one. Alright, so here is the lab. He wants you to search for clues. It's an empty lab. You're safe so far. See if you can find anything in the main building. I'll contact you and see if anyone's coming your way. Oh. Safe so far. Anything in the main building? I forgot exactly what we look for here. I think just a bunch of dead bodies or something like that in here. I don't think there's anyone around. Let's see, dead biologists. Examine. I don't know if there was anyone or anything around here. Dead biologist, can't do anything with that. Oh, it's on fire? Cool. More dead biologists here. I think it's all the way at the bottom. Likely will be all the way at the bottom. I think there was something... Ah, there we go. Dead biologists. And there you go. Science data pad. That looks interesting. I bet that is what your pal, Bib Fortuna, was looking for. Bring it back to me for an examination. Really? You're gonna make me come all the way back to you? Sometimes it's just a little ridiculous. I don't know. Oh, so these are maroon pirates. Okay, so they're just pirates. Well, I guess we go back to this guy and try to get something. I thought there was some sort of combat. Like some sort of lab you go in for some sort of combat that made you... I don't remember. I don't know if it was here or if it was in a different spot. But I think there was a little bit more. I think you at least go through like one or two more people and then you basically get through this. Wow, I can't believe how late it is, too. So we're gonna come over here. We could talk to this guy again, and I think he sends you. I don't know. He sends you on a wild goose chase or something. Or he might actually. Okay, so let's talk to him. Wow, this science data pad will be a challenge to decipher. Too bad I don't know any living biologists to help me out. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Of course you are fine. You're the hero. I'm just a guy that gets to spend the next several months of his life figuring out what a genome or a compound bond is. You have it easy, trust me. So what's next then? We have a new lead. Let me guess. I have to infiltrate the Night Sister stronghold and return with the clan. Mother's mustache? That's funny. No, but you have the planet correct. While I was slicing the satellites around Locke, I intercepted a lot of communication traffic from Dathomir. One of the communications came from a missing biologist. On top of that, the area where the communications are coming from seems to have built its own starport and facility, so I'm curious what is going on. So go to Dathomir? Correct. Go to the coordinates I have and report what you see. So we go to Dathomir. Okay, and I think that kind of opens up what we got to open up. I thought this was longer. For some reason, I thought this was much longer, but it... Why can't I call for pickup in this location? That's stupid. There we go. Alright, so let's go back to Locke. Go to Nim's stronghold there. And let's go have some fun. Let's go to Dathomir and see what it is. See what they make you do. Whoa, there's a lot of people here. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a whole guild here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It must... Is it a heroic group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a heroic group. Ah. That's awesome, though. Cool. Alright, well. I will go... it's either a heroic group or a space group, but I think it's a heroic group. That's cool. So, yeah. So there's one pretty large guild here with a bunch of people. That's cool. It's nice to see that because I don't see that too often. Good to see a lot of people that are active on there. Alright, so let's go to Dathomir. I will go to the science outpost at this point for now. I might be able to go straight to the quarantine zone. I don't know. Let's see. Hopefully I don't get a crash. That's the other thing that I've been having. Last time I had a major crash and my video ended, but it's alright. Doesn't happen every often. Alright, so I am at go to Dathomir, and it tells me to go basically to the quarantine zone. So let's see if we can go to quarantine zone from here. Looks like we can. And now we look for clues. Please just get me out of here. The next flight is here. Just get a ticket. I can't. Imperial High Command has summoned me to the Executor for yet another debriefing. I told them all I know. The virus somehow escaped. It was probably an accident. The virus? An Imperial quarantine zone. Everyone was dying. I ran away on foot before it turned into whatever it is going to be. I wasn't going to be a super soldier, more like a horror soldier. Imperial quarantine zone due to virus outbreak. Am I the only one finding a frightening correlation here? Meet me back at my home on Most Hike. You make me go all the way back out there now. Couldn't you just like tell? I'm gonna go right to Mosenta because it's probably at least a little bit closer there. Couldn't a guy at least just like say, "Oh, well, let's go take a look," and I bet it's gonna say, "Oh yeah, meet this or that or that." Okay. Yeah, it's not too far. Well, let's get out of here. Mos Eisley doesn't have much. I never really did the legacy quests on here. I'm not gonna. If I do them, I won't record them. Because if you guys look back, I did all of legacy, and I mean everything. And legacy up to and including the meat lumps. With on SWG Legends. Yeah, so I won't go back there to go do legacy again and record it because it's really pointless to do that here. But if I do clear it out of my quest journal, it will be, you know, on the side, and probably be about a week or two. But I do want to do some more videos for you guys. I'm actually surprised that no one's actually watching my stream because that's usually the thing to do. But hey, cool. Almost there. Gonna meet with this guy. I think this is where you get sent along to another quest. A lot of traveling now, not a lot of combat, as you can see. There might be a lot of combat coming up, though. Anyone remember the first time they ever played this game and like hearing the music and the sounds and getting involved in it? Like, it was just like, oh man, it was just so amazing. Like, it was just like a different like part of your life. Look, I don't know about you, but I'm done doing the right thing for now. Why? I sent you to Dathomir because I knew the missing biologists were probably there. Turns out they had been secretly employed by the Empire to experiment with the super soldier virus. Now there's been an accident and it sounds like people are dying. Why would you want to have anything more to do with this? You're right. I've had enough with the planet hopping. I'm glad you agreed, Dathomir. I've taken the liberty to notify the Alliance. Yes, I know you have dealings with them. Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. Maybe the Alliance can help, maybe not. I don't care. What scares me is that we are somewhat connected to this fiasco. Keep eyes in the back of your head, Dathomir. I'm not ready to die for something silly like this. I guess you can skip those credits you promised. I don't want them. And there's your mysterious eyes. I intended on paying you regardless. It's been fun, but do me a favor. Take the science data pad and bury it somewhere. I don't want it, and I've already made a copy of it. Of everything anyway. We'll be in contact then, Dathomir. We'll see you around. Complete. There you go. And you... Congratulations, you have added badge mysterious science data pad to your badge collection. So, mysterious meeting requests. I don't know if I have to do anything else here. Travel to Han Solo. I have an important proposition for you. Can you meet me in Dathomir as soon as possible? And this is where you go ahead and you talk to Han Solo. And he is right there. So this is where you travel to Dathomir Starport. And you meet Han Solo and Chewbacca over there. And then you can start this pre-quest thing. Trust me. Whew. Why is there no room? Why is there no room? The heck? How is there suddenly no room here? Not a lot of people around here. That's weird. Alright, so we'll go to Mos Eisley Starport again. We'll go to Dathomir. I don't know if you can go to Quarantine Zone from Tatooine. I don't think you can. Ah. Figures. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the air, guys. I'm stuck in the air. Oh no. Let's give it a second. He'll drop in a second, but that's kind of funny. There you go. Now you're not stuck. Now you got this. And now you go here. And now you got this. And we can go to Dathomir. Quarantine can go right to the quarantine zone. Great. Wonderful. Exactly what I want to be doing. And you can speak to Han Solo, who's probably right around here somewhere. I think it tells you enter the quarantine zone and do crazy things if you want. We won't do the quarantine zone quest because we'll be here all night. I'll tell you that much for certain. But we will talk to Han Solo and we will gain the entrance we need to gain. Huh. I thought there was combat pieces to this. I guess not. Okay, so we talked to Han Solo. Ooh, there's a Millennium Falcon. Cool. There's Chewbacca. Thanks for showing up, Dan Malvo. Why is this area walled in? This is the handiwork of the Empire. Apparently there was an accident with the virus and anyone that happened to be nearby was infected. Virus? Do we know anything about it? Well, yes, actually. I know about it firsthand. Chewie and I had an experience with this virus before. It was called Blackwing. The virus wiped out a Star Destroyer as well as a prison ship. Nasty stuff. So it is a deadly airborne virus that kills? Airborne most likely, but the killing part gets a little complicated, kid. You see, it does kill the victim, but then the virus takes over the victim's body. And then things get violent. So wait, you mean the virus makes the dead walk? Walk, run, bite, even pick up a blaster and shoot at you. Unnerving, isn't it? It's even worse if it catches someone. I guess reanimating the dead makes the infected hungry. What? They eat people? Yeah, kid. I ain't gonna candy coat it. They eat anything moving that isn't one of them. Great. Sounds like a nice place to avoid. Well, I was hoping you'd actually volunteer for a mission for the Alliance. Pay is pretty good. I'd do it myself if I wasn't already tasked with dropping supplies. Wait, what? I'm not going in there. I told my Mothma it was a hard shell, Chewie. I don't know who else to call for this, kid. You came highly recommended. Why me? We contacted you because you have already done some fact-finding on the subject. Remember something Jabba had you looking into? Something about a super soldier? You actually obtained the scientific data on the virus genome without the Empire knowing. You're resourceful, discreet, and you managed to stay alive. But not stupid. I'm not putting myself in the middle of a deadly virus. Oh, right. I keep forgetting to tell everyone about the antivirus. I'm with you, kid. Me and Chewie wouldn't be within a parsec of the system if we didn't have the antivirus. Educate me. Well, Dr. Cody administers the antivirus. She's just inside the walls tending to survivors. So there are survivors in there? Why haven't they been evacuated? Look, anyone that lands in there risks becoming lunch, or worse, evacuations have been tried and failed. The best we can do is fly over and drop supplies. So what is so valuable in there that you need someone like me? The Empire has sent in several of its own volunteers to retrieve an unmutated sample of the Blackwing virus. Why would they be that stupid? The Empire isn't one to invest millions of credits only to lose in an accident. It is likely that the Emperor or Vader want the virus to restart research in a new location. And you need me to get to it first? Exactly, kid. Get in there, meet with Cody, get the antivirus, and find the main research facility where the virus was released. Infiltrate the facility and retrieve the sample before anyone else. I'd say it was easy, but it won't be. I don't know, sounds like a suicide mission. It just might be, kids, so you should think it over really good. The only reason the Alliance would ask someone to volunteer for this operation is to help avoid the death of innocents down the road. If the Empire is allowed to make a virus that kills entire planets, only to bring them back to life and attack others, well, you can imagine what type of problems that might create. And if I succeed? Well, if you succeed, Mom Mothma herself will probably reward you. She'll probably pin a nice medal on you or something. Honestly, kid, I don't blame you if you don't think it's worth it. I'd be on my way as well. Okay, I'll do it. It weren't what? You'll do it? Fantastic, kid. You got guts. You remind me of someone else I hang out with. Can't wait to tell him he has some competition. Yeah. Do you have any questions before you get started? How do I get in an airdrop? How did a virus escape? No, kid. We got you Imperial authorization. It will be as if you were working for Vader himself. Pretty snazzy, huh? Anything else? How did the virus escape in the first place? Well, if you listen to Darth Vader, the Alliance is behind the outbreak. In reality, it was likely a research accident. Anything else? No, I'm ready. I have uploaded the details to your datapad. We have procured a stolen Imperial authorization code that shows you are working as an Imperial volunteer. Anyone who examines the authorization will think you are working for Vader himself. And now you can enter the quarantine zone, and that's it. So that is where we're going to end here. I will clearly not be going inside the quarantine zone until later. We will do the theme park. At some point, it is a long theme park. I remember there's a lot of nonsense around here on this theme park. I will go to the Starport terminal here, though. So there you have it. If you did enjoy this, go ahead and make sure you like my video. Leave any comments if you have any comments or questions. I usually try to answer all of them or any of them that I can, depending on what the comments or questions are. Sometimes I don't answer them if they're kind of rude, but it happens. And then, subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell notification and know when I go live. And until the next video, may the Force be with you, and I will see you then. And take care, everybody.